Hello everyone. Welcome back to Englarity. Let's all about the grammar express today. And today's topic is subject and predicate. So let us plunge deep into this concept. Hence, we all know that a sentence is said to be a sentence only when it has its subject and predicate and when it completes its meaning. Hence, I conclude that a sentence to be called a sentence is only when it has a subject and a predicate of its own. If not, we call it as a phrase or a group of words. Today's discussion will be more on how do you identify a subject and a predicate. We all know that a sentence has two parts, that is the subject and the predicate. Subject is what we speak about or who we speak about. And predicate is what we speak about the subject, which means what is that we try to say about the subject tells you the predicate. For example, let's say that I speak something about my mother. My mother cooks well. What am I speaking about, or who am I speaking about, or who am I speaking about? It's about my mother. So here, my mother is the subject. And what is it I'm speaking about my mother? I say that she cooks well. Okay, now let's dive deeper into this concept, taking a few examples. The first example, Ria sings beautifully. Ria is the subject because it is what the sentence speaks about. Who does the sentence speak about? The sentence speaks about Ria, so I say that it is the subject of the sentence. And what is that? I speak about Ria. I say that Ria sings beautifully. So sings beautifully is the predicate. Ria is the subject because I'm speaking about her. And what is that I'm speaking about her becomes the predicate, that is, sings beautifully. Of course, this is a sentence because it gives me the complete sense and the words are arranged systematically. And this sentence has a subject and a predicate of its own. So coming to the next sentence, let's analyze this. The dog barked loudly. Yes, of course, this is a sentence because it has a subject and a predicate of its own. Now, how do I know that this sentence has a subject? Yes, of course. There is a trick which says, what am I speaking about? I'm speaking about the dog. Hence, the dog is a subject here. And what am I speaking about the dog? I'm saying that it barked loudly. So barked loudly is my predicate. Of course, this is a sentence too because it has a subject, the dog, and the predicate barked loudly. Coming to the next, my father drives carefully. Yes, I term this as a sentence because it has a subject and a predicate. What am I speaking about in this particular sentence? Of course, yes, I'm speaking about my father. Who am I speaking about? My father. So my father becomes the subject. And what is it I'm speaking about him? I'm saying that he drives carefully. So drives carefully becomes the predicate. Hence, my father is the subject, drives carefully is the predicate. Of course, this is a sentence because it has a subject and a predicate of its own. Moving to the next. The children played in the park. What am I speaking about, or who am I speaking about? Yes, I'm speaking about the children. Hence, the children here is the subject. Played in the park is a predicate because what is it I'm saying about the children? I'm saying that they played in the park. So, the children is the subject, played in the park is the predicate. Of course, this is also a sentence. The words are arranged systematically, gives you the complete sense. It has a subject, the children, and the predicate played in the park. Coming to the next, birds fly. Yes, even this is a sentence, but a short one. What am I speaking about in the sentence? I'm speaking about birds. So, this becomes my subject here. And what am I saying about birds? I'm saying that they fly. So, birds is the subject, fly is the predicate. Of course, this is a sentence. It gives me the complete sense. I do understand what this sentence means. So, birds is the subject and fly is the predicate. Hence, I can give you a quick trick today. When you're asked to identify a subject and a predicate in a given sentence, firstly, identify the verb. Then things become very easy. Identify the verb first, then put the question as to whom is this particular sentence speaking about? Or what is this particular sentence speaking about? The answer to these two, that is who and what, will be your subject. And the next, what is that particular sentence speaks about? That becomes your predicate. So it's very easy to identify.